I am here with Kelly, and Kelly, thank you so much for doing one of these videos for us. The first question is, what have you learned in this past number of months?
Well, I've learned to be more grateful for what's going on and for what I have. I'm just so great. I'm just so grateful for the even for the circumstances that are going on. I've learned to be more accepting of what's going on, and also just the fact that even before this was going on, this COVID-19 pandemic, I had to deal with a lot. I had to learn to change. Like I said, before this, I had deal with my passing my dad, and even before that, last several years, losing my mom, I've had to learn to change, and But this is tough. This has been really tough. Missing my St. Tim's faith community, loving. I miss the singing. I miss fellowship. I miss the worship, and I um, I just miss them all. And I also just am thankful for having a wonderful family. That's still, my siblings are still around, and I get to talk to them every so often. So I've learned to be grateful for that. I'm also learning to accept the things that this new change, this new normal. With all that's going on in the world today, it's just really, I've learned to accept that. So.
It's wonderful. Thank you, Kelly. And what has brought you joy?
Well, definitely, what brings me joy is just talking to my neighbors. I've lived here in almost 30 years, and in that time, I've learned I've learned to love my neighbors here, and just to chat with them, and also be courteous with them, and just walk. I like walking around the complex and just saying hi to my neighbors, and just talking to them, chatting with them, and of course. One of my neighbors is a pastor, and she does a Bible study for the Nazarene Church, and that's on. So I appreciate. I'm very happy. I'm very appreciative of that. And so I also just enjoy, like I said, walking around the complex here, getting some exercise. Also, I also enjoy the animals. The cats. There's this one cat I love. Her name is Taffy. She's a real fluff ball. Earl love much, and just loves to rub against my leg, and all. She's orange and white, and she says a pretty cat. Which reminds me, I should get a cat one day. So
It's wonderful.
yeah, but I also enjoy just watching videos, watching movies on, especially with this pandemic. You kind of have to stay home a lot, so in that time I just watch videos and movies and. All that on YouTube, and I saw this really good movie on Amazon. It's pretty good. So I think it's called Knives Out. You ever seen that?
Knives Out?
Knives Out. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's really fun. That's a really good movie. That's a really good movie. Also, just having time all to myself, just solitude. I enjoy that. I just enjoy being alone. Just because solitude does have its place in the world, especially the world of COVID right now. You have to have time alone, and I guess in that time I've learned to be with God. To worship Him, to talk to God, to talk to Jesus, and just have some alone time, but not to be isolated. And it's hard to have to when you have to get on the bus and have to wear a mask and all that. So. But I'm just so grateful. I bring joy I'm just so joyful.
Thanks be to God. That's great. So the last question is, do you have any words of encouragement for the people of St. Tim's?
I definitely do. I just tell you that this too shall pass, as my mom would say, or let not your heart be troubled. We will get together again. We will be together again, and we have a lot to look forward to. I'm looking forward to see the day. It'll be a glorious day where we all be together again. I'll give you I'll give you all a big hug, and I'm looking forward to that day. just also, we've had a lot of stuff going on here in the world. I was thinking of you. Um, what was happening in Wisconsin the past few days with the shootings and all that. I don't, just all that.
Yeah.
It's just really brought a heaviness to my heart, and so I know just really been tough. What's going on here in this campus here? We've had a lot of drug use and all that. So I hope I'm praying to God for healing in our land, in our complex, and just everywhere. And so I asked, so if I could say something in basic closing, pray to keep praying to God, keep talking to God, and just let God be in control. Let God be in control, and let Him dictate your life, because it's really important to in this time that we return to God. And one more thing I want to add. I know I moved a lot to Larry Archibald recently, and he gave me this nickname, Wildcat Kelly. And I do this, and I want to say this. Just this song. There's this verse in what's the song called? Don't Fence Me In, where it says, Wildcat Kelly back again in town, was standing by his sweetheart's side, and as his sweetheart asked him to settle down, Wildcat Kelly turned his head and cried, "Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in." So, Larry, it's for you, buddy. Wildcat out.
Thank you so much, Kelly, and thanks be to God for you.
Thank you.